Vortex, I think that the problem with crying is that women for centuries have been crying to get things that they want. They've been crying for attention, they've been crying for validation, they've been crying to falsely accuse somebody of something that he didn't do. Or not just he, they lie about other women. I mean, so many of the accusers in the Salem witch trials were women. So, you know, a lot of people think that women should be burned at the stake. I mean, that is ideal, isn't it? But they're already gonna burn in hell. It's important to have empathy for people that don't deserve it. Because we really didn't deserve Jesus to die on a cross for us, but he still did it anyway. If I get any kind of attention or acclaim, I want it to motivate people to change their behavior. I don't want it for my own personal gain. Like, I'm not going to get anything out of this. I don't even get anything. So, what do you think money's gonna do for me? You know? Getting a gig, whoa. It's almost tempting for me to say the N-word again just so I can fuck that up. Maybe if I say it around the wrong person, they'll just take my ass out and I'll get shot and, you know, won't have to worry about me anymore, right? But, I don't know, man. I've just been so overwhelmed tonight, just thinking about God's grace, and I just want to give that to other people. And I can't because they won't take it. But I really want to change people's idea of mental illness. Because people just don't understand it. That's why they're open to Nazi eugenics. That's why they read self-help books that don't help them do anything but read more self-help books. It's so true. Or they just read the same self-help book and obviously it's not working. If it didn't work the first time, it's probably not going to work like the 7th time. But, you know, I have no right to judge. I was an alcoholic, so I get that. Doing the same thing over and over again. I don't think I expected different results. I think I expected the same results. I just didn't give a shit. Which in certain ways is worse. Like, delusional or totally apathetic. I think apathy is way worse. Because I really think that when it comes to the social structure and the way that we've been programmed for so long, and then all the stuff that we buy into in regards to technology, media, social status, all that garbage, it's like people don't know what to do without that. It's like they wouldn't be a person if it weren't for like all the bullshit that this world has told them about everything, you know? So like I get it, in a way I get it. Like from an outsider's perspective, like I understand like why people are like this. but it's still infuriating. I mean, the reason why I cry is because I'm just so angry about all of it. So I'm just extremely sad, apparently. Because anger is sadness turned inward. But, like, I just think about, like, how, like, I'm not a normal person, you know? And if I was normal, I would totally drive that minivan. And I would take so much pride in that, you know? Making babies. Being with my kids. And the fact that all these parents, it's like they're allowed to be parents. They're allowed to procreate. And they are like spawning these devil children. Okay? But I feel sorry for the kids though, because like, what have they got to work with? When mommy and daddy are both cyborgs. They have no choice but to become a cyborg. And the public school system is going along with that. And what's the public school teaching them? How to cut their genitals off, how to have anal sex, how to have an anxiety attack about the climate. You know, it's all just, oh, how to kill a baby, right? That's another good one. Yeah, let's encourage our young girls to not ever get married and have kids and do things that will actually like bring out the positive side of being a woman. You know, let's not do that. Let's just tell them to be a CEO so they can ruin people's lives, you know, like tell them to work for HR because that's every woman's dream, you know. But like, when I talk about mental illness, I'm not like trying to make a thing out of it. I'm trying to educate people about it. It's not my problem that other people don't want to be educated or they purposely misinterpret what I'm doing. The people that get it will get it, and those people are all I care about. Everybody else can go to hell. I know that sounds like a shitty attitude, but it's art, honey. You can't appeal to everybody. I mean, a good artist is only going to appeal to that small group of people, and everybody else can suck a dick. But it's like the fact that people can't just listen to an opinion they disagree with, or like somebody that they really like all of a sudden is dead to them because they said something that they don't understand, or they support somebody that you don't support. Like, I understand why society is suicidal. Like, I know this sounds kind of fucked up, but as much as I want to educate the world about psychiatry, like, there's a sick part of me that wants like more people to take psych meds so that like horrible things happen. And like, but I know that's wrong. Okay, I know that's wrong. That's not Christian. That's bad. That's Satan. But it is a sick desire that I have. But then whenever some tragedy happens, I feel really horrible and then I take it back. Okay. Aren't you glad that I have enough self-awareness that I would never get a firearm? I'm scared to hold a gun. I don't even like holding it. It freaks me out. I'd rather just trust in the Lord. People might think that's silly, but I think they're silly for relying on stuff to save them. Yeah, tell that to Jesus who died on the cross for you. It really doesn't make any sense to me, but I am schizophrenic.